Bueno, señores, bienvenidos otra vez a mi canal. Sí, yo sé, yo estoy un tiempo perdido, lo sé, sí, pero es que tengo unas cosas que hacer, pero bueno. Estamos aquí con un nuevo juego, estamos con Stories, The Path of the Destinies. Bueno, mi inglés no es bueno, pero vamos a ver qué tal es. Sé que está en inglés, pero está subtitulado en español, entonces, pero les gusté. Vamos a ver qué tal está.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave.
Lo chistoso es que hace sentir como una esencia de Witcher. Está genial, la verdad. O sea, en un momento como la narrativa se ve genial. Ay, páginas de cargado. Es lo más fastidioso que para un juego. Vamos a ver qué tal es el juego. Después de esa introducción estuvo interesante. Y espere, en serio, ¿por qué lo hacen así tan complicado? Ok.
The kid was looking down, watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." "Oh, damn it." The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
No, ¿qué tal? Tenemos que buscar a un niñito. Bueno, es plataformeo, pero no está mal. A ver, habilidades, solo espadas. Bueno, algo descubriendo habilidades.
The two ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Okay. No está mal, la verdad. Ok. Ah, un contraataque. No, o sea, sí no sabe. Ah, sí está ahí, me salió, qué chimba. Está genial. Uy, me distraje. Está interesante. Esa bacana, la verdad, me está gustando el juego.
A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
Agarrar. Ok. Qué fácil. Fuera. Son cuervos, huelen. Vas a volar.
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. "Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels. Or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere, and neither are you. Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot,
no.
but he had guts.
¿Qué tal?
Where was Renato going to get a hero sword?
Ok. Y esto está tan desprotegido que nadie le preocupa nada.
Essence? Perfect.
Espada. Ok, forjar. Está interesante. A ver. Nivel actual y poder especial de la espada elegida. El poder especial de la espada elegida y el siguiente nivel. Los recursos necesarios. Ok, está interesante.
Hero Sword. QED.
Hay varios diseños interesantes. Esta se ve bacana. Wow. Pero al final, ¿cómo se irá a ver? A ver, no habrá nada más por ahí, pregunto. No, parece que no hay nada.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renato's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid.
Pues...
He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. Wise-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you. Cute, said Renato. Ah, oh, ravens.
Ah, por favor. Si me distraigo me matan, la
It was
verdad.
time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired.
¿Cómo así? ¿Cómo así?
Maybe if he meditated.
Sube niveles
Also
también.
there, he'd remember his old skills.
Oh, genial. Genial. Para tener un juego de niños así. Todo esto se ve genial para visualizarlo. No reproducir el video, no es una imagen de qué trata.
Something you never completely
Por
forgot.
agarrar al enemigo
Like how to
hacia
freeze
ti.
time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Vamos bien, la verdad. Me está gustando el juego. Ok, casi.
And there was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kessel run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. Stop! He shouted. I'm not giving you the book! Shouted the kid, and took off. No! Peter! But the kid ran for it. And a goggler nailed him with its ivy.
Wow. Eso sí fue feo. Aquí me imagino que me va a tocar hacerle papel de... Ven, así que hace más
The book
complicado.
was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway. What was the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. "Where are you running, rebel?" cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. "Just going out for milk?" Renato yelled back. "Where can you run?" laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. "Take us to the rebel base, and we'll spare your life!" it cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven, a sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time, unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper.
Ok. La realidad se afuera de los tiempos, construye el Sky. La realidad está fuera del tiempo y Rinaldo necesita una pieza definitiva. Un antiguo artefacto que derrotó a los dioses perdidos, que sería de hecho una pieza clave. Changos, no sé. Vamos a ver por este artefacto legendario.
Every child knew about the Sky Ripper. The Transcendent Emperor had buried its pieces. What could have brought them to light? This Emperor, Isengrim III, had once been kind, but he'd gone mad. And now he was conducting secret, obscene rituals to bring back the lost gods. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the earth? It was more than Renato could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it.
Hasta que por fin se cayeron esos perros por allá a lo lejos y no los alcanzamos a escuchar. Había una pelea de unos perros a unos vecinos.
Renato could not help but feel a tinge of guilt. He'd left Lapino behind. He hoped the Mad Rabbit had somehow escaped the Ravens. He hoped they hadn't eaten him. If they had, he hoped they hadn't eaten him alive. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Renato never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
Ok, creo que es por ahí. Podemos mirar que por acá cerca. Falta que haya un cofre por ahí que nos ayude. Mira, acá hay un cofre. Ok, la de arriba. No hay nada. Vamos por la cueva. Muy bien, la música le mete como un entorno como místico. No me hace trabajo.
If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
¿Qué páginas para qué? Pregunto. Aplicación de gemas. Aquí puedes equipar todas las gemas. tengo ninguna gema. Vamos adelante cuando consiga. No tengo suficientes. Menos aún. Uy, me faltan minerales. Bueno, mola así. Cuando encuentro un camino. No. No, por ahí no, por allá.
Who needed bridges anyway?
Eso, por acá tiene que haber. Eso. Perfecto, eso está genial, Más minerales. ¿Qué es esto? Ah, me trajo un nuevo. ¿Será que por acá habrá algo? No. ¿De afuera? No creo. No, me falta todavía 12 minerales para construir la espada. Mejorar la espada prácticamente. Y centinelas, ¿en serio? No sé por qué no puede saltar, ya hemos saltado, ya hemos pasado esto. Ahora los podemos matar. Echamos. ¿Dónde así? No.
Who are you looking at? Oh, right. No one.
Uy, hijo de madre. Otra puerta del héroe, ¿en serio? Usted para acá. Matamos una. Aquí acá, espero que salga y otra.
The people who had built this castle, did they even know what monstrous weapon lay hidden within their walls? The Sky Ripper could destroy anything it touched, or so the legend said. As the Transcendent Emperor had fought the lost gods, thousands had died. But Renato had been through wars. The only merciful war was a short one.
¿Y otra habilidad? No tengo puntos.
Hero Wall, Hero Sword, Ice Wall, Ice Cube.
¿Quién va a atacar eso? Oye, a los dos, ¿qué tal? Wow. Prácticamente subí el nivel, yo no diría. Es lógico. Uy, mineral, eso es lo que estoy buscando. Bonita la hace. A ver, por aquí hay un cofre.
Sparkly, thought Renato.
Un mineral, una esencia de agua. Que me faltan como dos. Va a ser una de... ¿Qué es esto? Otra vez que lo posen para que lo lean porque la verdad es mucho. Vamos a bajar un poquito. A ver, pórselo, míralo. Un poquito más y ya. Otra puerta de hielo. Una puerta que ni idea de qué será. ¿Qué puerta les pusieron ahorita? Pero ni idea. A ver, vamos por acá. Más centinelas, ¿en serio? Parece Metal Gear. Solo espías.
Say goodnight, Gracie, said
Espionaje ahí.
Renato, wondering who Gracie was.
Listo. Mejor deshacerme de ellos posible. Me puedo volverme en alguna cuestión de estas. tengo que ocupar luego. Que me maten. Y nada por el estilo. A ver. ¿Qué puedo hacer? No. Bueno, vamos a ese ahí que ya. Pensé que hay alguien más. Vi casi hizo otro nivel. Por acá.
Ah, a puzzle. Renato
Nah, ¿en serio? ¿Un puzzle
couldn't
acá?
figure them out. On the other hand, if there was a puzzle, it was probably meant to keep people away from something
Espada de
good.
fuego. Entonces las púrpuras tienen que ser de rayo. Mira, a ver aquí qué toca hacer. Ok. Ah. Ok. No tuvo tanta ciencia, siendo sinceros. ¿Qué es eso? Ah, ya pues. Camino escondido.
Huh? A lever?
A ver, eso, de la
That was
vuelta.
new.
La vuelta de
Most
nuevo.
people still use doorknobs.
Otra vez. Y ahora vamos a ir a coger lo que está por allá escondido. Aquí por acá. Cofres. No van a dar otro de hielo, denme otro de hielo, hermano. Bueno, pues ya puedo mejorar una rama. Me falta encontrar la mesa nomás. Es un simple detallito tan pequeño.
See? That wasn't so hard.
Pero el momento no fue tan difícil, narrador. Tienes que tenerlo en cuenta. Ok. Aquí queda esto, pues que estar acá. Era que hay otro camino escondido, no lo vi. Ve. Tan raro. Ni modo, continuar. Está pelado por el camino. A ver, muchachos, denme algo de acción, denme algo. Sí, una parte de puntos.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking.
Qué
The
chimba.
more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Sobre todo, no puedo creerlo.
Skyripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Skyripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
Ok, creo que voy a dejar aquí este capítulo, la verdad. No quiero hacerlo tan largo, aproximadamente unos 20 minutos. Y está bueno el juego, la verdad. Entonces, voy a grabar el siguiente capítulo más adelante y nos vemos próximamente, muchachos. Recuerden sus amigos Darkus. Nos vemos próximamente en un nuevo capítulo. La verdad está interesante. Tanto la historia, la selección de línea que uno tiene que usar para el cuento. Está genial, la verdad. Bueno, recuerden sus amigos Darkus. Suscríbanse, denle like, compártanlo y nos vemos próximamente. Bye bye.